like, comment, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, y'all, I'm back with another flashback. This video features Aaron, aka True. Guys, I am still working on re-uploading all of my content back onto YouTube, adding my commentary so that I can meet the YouTube guidelines. This is why you guys are seeing so many flashbacks from my channel, but I can assure you that I'm staying on top of everything happening within Carbonation. Guys, please be sure to drop me a comment, smash the heck out of that like button, and share. All right, y'all, let's get into this video.
Knowledge. Not reach this conclusion. To be, you said watch people investigates cults on Discovery Plus. Message me that shit because I might forget it in the chat. Oh shit, you know why I blocked you, bro. You became an evil person in Carbonation, nigga. You already know how it go, man. I literally went through and unblocked everybody. Did I see combat and did the military experience influence your ability to be indoctrinated? I seen somebody type that on a comment where they said that there's a potential that I went along with things because I was used to taking instruction. And taking instruction to me was never connected to my downfall. In the military, taking instruction is a part of what it means to be a soldier. And I took those principles and thought that it was a good idea to apply those principles to the organization. But contrary to the truth, that ability to take instruction was exploited. Oh yeah, it's sunny as shit. And
y'all, this is one of the few lives that Aaron, aka True, did after leaving Carbonation.
Instruction was exploited. Oh yeah, it's sunny as shit in Georgia, bruh. No, I'm not a part of Carbonation no more, bro. In order for there to be a nation, you need people that want to be there. I don't know what type of nation that is, nigga. That shit is a nation cares about the welfare of all the people, not directing all of their energy towards one motherfucker. So that don't make no sense. I have to be open with y'all after lying for so long. And I know that, of course, a narcissist would make this about him, but I don't, it's not about assassinating nobody's character or anything. It's just about me being comfortable again. Yeah, I should definitely talk to Neek again. If y'all get in contact with her, I respect Neek because she allowed me to just be a piece of shit to her. And she didn't redirect that energy back to me. So I feel like I do owe her another interview. What was it like to be interviewed by Tasha K? I mean, it was a good interview. Yeah, I unblocked everybody. Yeah, okay, all right, Deanna. Whatever you got to do or whatever you need me to do, let me know because I just gotta realize that, like, I gotta retype the fucking title of this thing, and like I can be okay with being happy again. I can actually smile, and that's okay. And I don't have to do anything I don't want to do, cause I gotta live with my life.
Y'all, I ain't even finna hold y'all. But once Aaron, aka True, made up his mind to leave, he left and he started the healing process.
To do anything I don't want to do, cause I gotta live with my life. And oh yeah, like I was saying, I was a piece of shit. I was a piece of shit on Neat's interview. I was a piece of shit for a large portion of my time in Carbon Nation because, like I said, I hated myself. I hated what I was doing. And I said, well, let me just direct this energy onto y'all. I told World News that what I did was in violation of just general respect. By putting his name on a target and shooting that target at a gun range on some street shit, that was an act of war. That was a threat. And that was unacceptable because had he taken that as a serious threat and fucking shot me, I would have deserved it. I would have deserved it. Yeah, I'm glad I'm getting better too. Good to see you too, Durkin. Yeah, and another thing, I read this quote by Bruce Lee. He said that all mistakes are forgivable if one has the courage to admit them. Am I going to therapy? I'm not in therapy. Well, I actually think that this is a form of therapy, but I do understand what you're saying as far as like professional therapy. Yes, I'm not going to allow pride to have me be in a space of, oh no, I don't need no therapy. Nigga, I'm not going to take any of the behavior traits or mentalities that I learned in that environment and cause that shit to have a negative impact on somebody else's life because I don't want to get therapy. I'm no longer ashamed to say I need help. And I think that by me saying that, it will inspire other people to do the same thing, because while we was in Carbon Nation, we acted like, well, we got all the answers. Nigga, no. If we got all the answers and this is the residual of that, then we might need to reevaluate our answers. Yeah, so basically, I know that the shit, it's kind of hard to grasp if you don't understand it all the way. But I think I can make y'all understand. So, who I am? My name is Aaron, and
all right, y'all, going ahead and drop me a comment, smash the heck out of that like button, and share. Thank you guys in advance.
You were watching me play a character called Ace. It was Ace at one point. It was Just at one point, but most notably, you see me play a character known as True. And you might ask yourself, how in the fuck can somebody do that? Well, I will try to connect it with this simple understanding. Have you ever found yourself doing something to fit into a crowd, or found yourself taking on the traits of other people because you wanted to fit in or you wanted to seem cool? Now I understand that you might be saying that's different, but I'm trying to get you to understand the principle as to why people can do things and begin to display behaviors that they themselves necessarily don't resonate with. I think we've all been subject to peer pressure on some level, and I think that what you've seen in me was an extreme case. Some of you have drunk at a party and you don't drink, but you just wanted to fit in. Some of you have hit the Black and Mild because everybody else was smoking, or you hit the weed because everybody else was smoking, or you started acting like you was big and bad because everybody around you was supposed to be some fighters. We have to understand that that each and every one of us have been predisposed to behaviors that we ourselves necessarily may not found to be authentic with ourselves. Well, I'm taking guess, but I just want to allow my mind to untangle because I'm actually on live. I'm actually on live to go into dimensions of my mind that I didn't allow myself to go into prior to now. So once I get into this flow space, I like to keep it going. Right. Exactly, Tisha. And somebody, and sometimes it's relative to perspective and what people have been through, because if you're a nurse and you hit the blunt knowing you get drug tested, somebody could think that that was absolutely absurd. They could think that that was absolutely ridiculous. They could say that that was stupid. Somebody like me, I would say, I understand. I understand.
All right, y'all. If you haven't picked up your copy of Greatness is a Habit, authored by Aaron Dixon, otherwise known as True. Many of you know him as True. He is an ex-Carbonation member, and he's authored this amazing read. If you are interested in self-development and growth, this book is a good one for you. It's available on Apple Books for $1, guys. I got my copy and I love this book.
Self-doubt. I don't think nobody's exempt from self-doubt. I don't think anybody's exempt from manipulation. And like I said, even though this isn't a Eligio Bishop did this to me, and let me tell y'all what happened on November the 1st of 2019. That's not what this is. But I will say that if somebody falsely advertises something, then that they have to assume some level of accountability in creating a false advertisement. If your child walks up to an ice cream truck and gets kidnapped, we can't say that that child should be more aware. We would have to take accountability upon the kidnapper using an ice cream truck as a way to lure in the child for an alternative motive. Because like I continue to say, not just with Carbonation, but with people in general, nobody joins a cult. People join organizations that they feel like is in alignment with their values and their beliefs and their mission. Later to find out that that's not the case after a series of contradictions have been present. Now you might be asking yourself, damn, my nigga, how many contradictions did it take for you to finally see that what you was doing was some bullshit? And I will say that right now, this is where I'm at right now, y'all. My understanding could expand as I'm talking. And as I go along in this journey, as I seek professional help, as I get different articles from people, when you're attached to a belief strongly, you will overlook certain things to realize that goal. You will lie to yourself. You will go beyond logic and reason to realize that vision. The same way a woman who may have found herself in love with the idea of a man will overlook his abusive behavior, will overlook his lies, will overlook his deceptive tactics, all for the strength of realizing the idea of who she wants him to be and who she hopes he becomes, rather than the behavior he continues to show. So it takes people different amounts of time, not to let go of the situation itself, but rather to let go of their idea of what they want the situation to be.
Y'all, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that it took Aaron, aka True, 6 months after Eligio Bishop, aka Nature Boy, aka Three God, got incarcerated to leave.
To let go of their idea of what they want the situation to be. So nobody in Carbonation hung on to Eligio Bishop. Nobody hung on to him. People are hanging on to their idea of what they want it to be. And it's not until they let go of that idea that they will let go of the situation that they're allowing the illusion to exist through. And so that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at right now, today. But I'm always going to keep a open understanding that I may not know everything right now in this moment. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with this process. I hope Jayon left. I hope she left. But most importantly, and this is what multiple people have reinforced to me, I hope she's not stupid. Because you're not stupid for leaving. That's actually intelligent to identify your situation and actually.
All right, y'all, go on ahead and drop me a comment, smash the heck out of that like button, and share. Thank you guys in advance.
Actually do something to change it, regardless of how long you was there. The stupid thing is to identify your situation and then go back to it. I hope she understands that that situation made her worse. That environment made her worse. Yes, there will be certain things that she can take from it that will lead to her becoming a better person. But that environment is not designed to produce thriving individuals. It's not. It's not. It's not. But I hope Jayon doesn't come back. That's the key, because she's left already. She's already left. Well, I would say that low self-esteem is a motherfucker. You said I never understood why Tanisha went back. Low self-esteem is a motherfucker. When you think that it's a privilege to be with somebody and nobody else is going to want you, especially knowing how you've been displayed on social media, she has it in her mind that she cannot do any better than this. So she clings on to her last hope, at least she believes, at a loving relationship. There is also an element of her not wanting to face her family. We've all dealt with that. We all were afraid of the backlash from our family and our peers as to what we were doing. Because you got to think what type of impact we left on our family when people would ask, hey, where's Aaron at? You seen him lately? What's he up to? And you having to tell people, oh, he's in a cult. Or you having to tell people, I haven't heard from him in a year. I haven't heard from him in 6 months. Or you don't even understand what you're seeing. So people start realizing that, and they don't want to face that. But trust me, what's on the other side of your fear is what drove you to be in carbonation in the first place. And that's your own logic. Your own reasoning. And it's still there and it's still present. You just have to reactivate it.
All right, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this video as well as my commentary. Please be sure to drop me a comment, smash the heck out of that like button, and share. Guys, I want to give a big shout out to all of my new subscribers. Hey, y'all. Welcome to the channel. To all of my OGs, my day ones, my ride or dies. Y'all already know what it is. Big up yourself. We in the building with it.